The truth is, you are running out of time. You finally found the opportunity to become who you want to become. The best version of yourself, or the person who keeps failing over and over the years and never achieving their dreams. And I am assuming that you want to become rich and successful. So listen closely to what I'm about to say. E-commerce and dropshipping is literally the best business you could possibly get into right now. And there's a clear reason behind it. You might have seen videos of teenagers making hundreds of thousands, if not millions, through the same exact process, through dropshipping and e-commerce. You see, you might be curious about how exactly I did it and how you could potentially copy what I did. But before I tell you exactly how I did it, let me tell you a few of the achievements I have gained over the past few years through dropshipping and e-commerce. I started my journey after leaving my office finance job that was paying me 750 dirhams per month and getting full-time into e-commerce. The first time I got into e-com, it took me 6 months to get a store that could potentially make me any money. But I can promise you this, if I had a proper mentor, I could have done it in less than a month. But oh well, stupid me, we all make mistakes. I never went with a mentor. I never actually took someone's hand, and I never tried to guide myself with a mentor. I felt like I could do it by myself. That's why it even took me 6 months. I watched hundreds of YouTube videos, listened to endless amounts of coaches, got tons of different ideas, and I tried to implement them, but I just couldn't do it. Do you know why? Because my mind was so confused with so many different coaches telling me to do this, do that, and do this. My mind was so confused that I couldn't even do one of the tasks, let alone 3 or 4. So ladies and gentlemen, listen. If you want to get somewhere in life, you definitely need a mentor, because a mentor can literally guide you through the whole process with a shortcut. And that's what you have been running away from. You think you don't need a mentor because you want to do it by yourself. But time is the most important thing for each one of us. Why would you not save your time and go with someone who has actually done it, who has the experience, and who can guide you through the entire process and give you practical advice? Now fast forward 2 years later, I have made over 700,000 dirhams, living in Dubai and driving my dream car, Mercedes Maybach, along with so many other achievements, alhamdulillah. Now, am I different than you? And if I achieved it, can you achieve it too? 100%. If I can do it, there is no difference between you and I. But you don't have a way. You don't have a guide. You don't have a mentor. So let me be honest. I know exactly where you're coming from. And I know your exact background because I felt the same exact way. But unless you take the risk, you will never have a story. Because without the risk, there is no story. And if you keep delaying it forever, when are you going to take action? If I didn't take the first step 2 years ago and start my own e-commerce journey, I would have never been in this position. I would never have the things I currently have. But thankfully, because I had the courage to take the risk, even though I felt like I was losing, I still went ahead and I still did it. Alhamdulillah, it all paid off. Now, the reason why I'm motivating you is because if you don't do it right now, when are you going to do it? Until when are you going to keep delaying and delaying? Until when are you going to keep procrastinating? Because here's the thing, procrastination will never get you anywhere in life. You will always stay in the same position. There's a famous quote that says, the biggest risk you can take is not taking a risk. The biggest risk for you is staying in the same position as yesterday, not growing, not becoming a better version of yourself. If you actually listen to your mind and take the risk that you are going to take, you're going to be better than 99% of people, because 99% of people don't take action. They are lazy. They don't want to do it. But if you are in that 1% who actually takes action, follows the guide, then trust me, you're not far from where I am. A lot of people ask me why I even created a mentorship for dropshipping and e-commerce, and why is it so important for me to do so. The main reason I started this is because when I began my journey, I never had a mentor I could reach out to. I felt like giving up. I felt like quitting every single moment. And I didn't know what steps to take and how to take them. But I still fought through all of the difficulties. And I know for a fact, not everyone can do that. So that's exactly why I came up with this mentorship. You might be curious, what's the difference between having a mentor and doing it alone? When you do it alone, it's like I give you a location and you end up taking 20 different routes until you find the place. But when you have a mentor, it's like having Google Maps and knowing exactly where you have to go and which route you have to take in order to reach your destination, the success point. So ladies and gentlemen, if you actually want to change your life for the better and if you want to become successful this year, then look no further. This is the perfect opportunity for you to get started with a business that still works this year and will be larger than any other business. If you are ready to change your life just like the 40+ students we have inside our Discord, then click the button below and get your spot inside my mentorship program. We teach you everything from mindset to product research, building the perfect Shopify store and marketing the product, including fulfillment and delivery. I could keep going on forever, but I think it's best for you to see it for yourself. So click the button below and get your spot. See you on the inside.